Parkway is looking like as well. It's a little empty this morning. So Emily, I'm going to say we are off to a really good start in terms of traffic, but the weather, will it cooperate?
We are keeping our fingers crossed. We do have a couple of systems that will be penetrating through southern Ontario this weekend, but they're not that bad, which is good news. I mean, we've all seen snow on May 24 before. This is not going to happen. Rain, however, is going to be happening throughout the day today. We're looking at about 5 millimeters for the city of Toronto. Areas a little bit further south could pick up a little bit more. It's just going to be an unsettled, kind of dreary, drizzly, cool afternoon. Temperatures only getting up into the low to mid-teens. Throughout the day tomorrow, we do start to clear, but we kick in a little bit of lake breeze, those easterly winds coming off the water, cooling our temperatures for Sunday. But Saturday, we're going to feel relatively hot and humid. So Sunday is going to be our cooler day of the weekend, and that instability is just sticking around. So we do have the risk to see a few isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms Saturday, Sunday, and even into holiday Monday, but the temperatures are staying quite mild. Good morning. Happy Friday. It is the 15th of May. I'm Emily Vukovic. Not only is it a Friday, but it is the Friday before a long weekend. It's the best kind of Friday you can get. And are our temperatures and conditions going to be nice this weekend? Well, we'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at what could impact our weekend. Severe weather down towards the United States is a huge possibility. Constant updates. Now, see on Sunday how the convective activity started to move towards southern Ontario. Well, that could bring us the risk of a few isolated thunderstorms, but it's also going to help warm up our temperature. So we're going to kind of take the good and the bad. Talk more about that coming up, but first, here's Rachel with a look at traffic. Yeah, it's dry right now, but later on we do have some showers moving in, probably around the noon hour, maybe even a little bit sooner. We're only looking at about 5 millimeters of rain for the GTA, down towards the southwest, 5 to 10, not out of the question. We are going to be seeing these showers continue throughout the day today, kind of on and off, on and off. It's going to be kind of a wet, drizzly, cool afternoon. We're seeing temperatures around 15 degrees. Now, this rain is going to taper off throughout the overnight. We could see some lingering showers, possibly even some lingering thunderstorms throughout tomorrow morning. But for the most part, Saturday is looking like a good day. We are going to see a mix of sun and cloud. Temperatures warming up. The heat, the humidity is going to start to build in. Sunday is going to be the coolest day of the weekend, but only because we're going to have a little bit of an easterly breeze coming off of the lake. So that is where we're going to feel that kind of chill, but temperatures are still going to be into the 20s. Now for Monday, we've got a new area of low pressure. This is the one that's bringing all that active weather throughout the United States. That could bring us the potential for some isolated thunder.
This one.
Hi there. Happy Friday. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is May the 15th. It has been a busy couple of weeks for our storm hunters, Mark Robinson and Jacqueline Whittle. They have seen some impressive cells firing up. They're going to give us a little bit of recap and what to expect into the weekend. All right, well, for us this holiday long weekend, our weather is not going to be as stormy, but we are going to be impacted by that low that they were just discussing down towards the United States. We are going to be seeing a mix of sun and cloud, warmer temperatures throughout the day tomorrow, but we do have the risk for some convective showers. We've got a little bit of heat and humidity starting to build. You throw in a little bit of lake breeze convergence, and that is where we could see a few isolated thunderstorms, mostly down towards the southwest, but I wouldn't rule it out for the GTA. Pleasant day on Sunday, but a little bit cooler by the lake, again, because of that easterly wind. We're going to see that lake breeze. We have that risk for a few isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms. Temperatures for Sunday, we're looking at 20 for Toronto, but then look, as you move a little bit further from the lake, it really warms up, like in Newmarket, 25, up through Barrie, 26 degrees, Guelph getting up to 25. So it's really going to make a difference on where you are. For Monday, a very similar story, a lot of heat and humidity starting to build, and we do have the chance to see some active weather from that same system that's going to be bringing active weather down through the U.S. Breezy and warm with the occasional thunderstorm in the afternoon. Hi there, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is May the 15th, and it's a really good Friday for a couple of reasons. One, just because it's Friday, and two, because it's a Friday before a long weekend. We do, however, have some showers on the way for today and into tomorrow morning, but the weekend overall, doesn't look too bad. And then the rain and the risk of thunderstorms is going to move out throughout the early morning hours. Now, because this weekend, I mean, we do have a lot of active weather throughout the United States, stretching from, not to say that we're going to see the same severity of storms, but we do have that thunderstorm risk. I'll talk more about that in the long range, but first, Rachel, what's going on in traffic? I'm assuming it's probably a lot lighter this morning. Yeah, we do have some showers on the way today, but not a ton of rain. I mean, we're looking at about 5 millimeters, maybe a little bit more down towards the southwest. Those showers and potential for thunderstorms are going to continue throughout the day today, in through the overnight, but then they will start to clear throughout the day tomorrow. Saturday looks pretty good. We do have the risk of a few isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorm activity as heat and humidity starts to build. That lake breeze convergence could bring us a little bit more cloud cover, but I mean, overall, it's really not a bad weekend. We've all seen snow on May 2-4 before, so this is nothing in comparison. Sunday temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler by the lake because of that lake breeze. We're going to have that easterly wind. It's still going to be mild. We're looking at 20. The further inland you go, the warmer it's going to be. So taking a look at the 7-day forecast, 22 for tomorrow, 20 for Sunday. Risk of isolated showers, better potential for thunderstorms come Monday. The heat and the humidity continues to build. Absolutely. Now, we are going to be seeing showers moving in. They're not going to be incredibly heavy. As you can see, we're only looking at about 5 millimeters of rain for the GTA, but still going to be a nuisance if you're making that kind of cottage exodus today. We are going to see those showers continue on and off for the better part of the afternoon. Temperatures are going to be a little on the cool side. We are going to be seeing a little bit of a breeze off the lake, so a little bit cooler if you're down by the lake shore. Now, for tomorrow, this similar forecast sticks around. We are going to be seeing the chance for some unsettled conditions, the chance of a few showers, the chance for a few isolated thunderstorms. So the weekend is certainly not going to be a washout. We are going to be having a lot of rain-free periods. Sunday is going to be the cooler day of the weekend because we do have that easterly wind coming off of the lake. And Monday could very well be the more active day of the weekend with a more organized low coming in, bringing us showers and the potential for thunderstorms throughout much of the GTA. For more science behind the weather, just head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. Happy Friday. It is May the 15th, and this weekend is potentially stormy throughout the United States. Our storm hunters, Mark Robinson and Jacqueline Whittle, are going to be on the scene. They're going to be traveling, but our storms aren't going to be as intense. Yes, we have the potential to see thunderstorms, but the tornadic activity is going to be low. Today, we're cool, we're wet. Not a ton of rain in our forecast for today. We're looking at less than 5 millimeters. But as we get closer to tomorrow, we do start to clear out. We have the potential for some scattered showers. Temperatures are going to be slightly warmer. We are going to be seeing a little bit of a lake breeze for Sunday, so an easterly wind coming off the lake. So that's going to keep us a little bit cooler, but we're still going to be around 20 degrees. Temperatures aren't going to be too bad. We're looking at 20 for Toronto on Sunday, but look, further inland, Barrie, 26 degrees. Very similar story for Monday. Better chance of thunderstorms. Here's Rachel now with an update on your commute. Well, I really hope you're going to be talking to the OPP, Kevin, because you're sitting on one of their bikes. But you look good on the bike, Kevin. You do. You should consider getting a motorcycle, maybe. Just a thought. All right, today we are looking at temperatures that will be cool. We're only looking at 15 degrees. That by tomorrow morning, a lot of this is going to clear out. So for southern Ontario, 5 millimeters. If you're traveling south, 5 to 10 through the Windsor area. We are going to be seeing those showers on and off throughout the day today. It's not going to be a complete washout, but it's going to be kind of gray and kind of drizzly all day today. By tomorrow, we do start to clear out. We are going to be seeing some sunshine through the morning hours. But again, a lot of instability through the atmosphere could give us a few isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms. Temperatures are going to be warming. We're looking at about 20, 22 degrees for tomorrow. Come Sunday, we've got an easterly wind coming off of the lake, so temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, but the further inland you go, the warmer it's going to be. Again, isolated showers, risk of thunderstorm continues. And then on Monday, we actually have a new low moving in. It's a little bit better organized, so this is going to be bringing us the potential for some showers, isolated thunderstorms, but the heat and the humidity is going to build. So overall, I'm thinking it's a fairly decent weekend. Yes, we have the chance of showers and a few thunderstorms, but for the most part, it is going to be quite dry. Here's Rachel now with a quick preview on traffic. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. It is May the 15th. I'm Emily Vukovic, 6:44. We've got cooler temperatures and wet weather today. Could put a damper on that cottage exodus. We're going to be checking in with Kevin in just a moment. He's sitting comfortably on the 400 millimeters of rain. Could see some active weather, some thunderstorms potentially, but the risk is very, very low. All right, Kevin Yard, he is joining us with the OPP this morning. It is all about safety this weekend, not only on the roads, but in the air. And Kevin, I'm sure they're probably going to be on the water too as well, aren't they?
This morning. Overall, the drive is looking good within the GTA, but Emily, if you're trying to escape, you're going to get trapped pretty soon.
Trapped and a little damp. We've got rain on the way throughout the day today. Showers continuing on and off for the better part of the day. Temperatures are going to be a little cooler. We're only getting up to 15 degrees, but we do start to clear nicely for tomorrow. We'll see some sunshine by the morning hours. Through the afternoon, a little bit more cloud cover, just enough instability, especially along the lakeshore. If you're up in Cottage country, risk of a few isolated thunderstorms. And then for Sunday, temperatures actually cool down because we do have an easterly wind coming off of the lake that is going to cool our temperatures down, but we're still going to be around 20 degrees. Come Monday, risk of isolated thunderstorms, new system coming in, a little bit more organized, chance of showers, but temperatures are going to stay quite mild. Thanks so much, Kim. If you want to check out more around the world in 60 seconds, just head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is May the 15th. We're just getting set to head into a long weekend. What's the weather going to be like? Well, I'm going to have all those details coming up in just a few moments. We are seeing some rain moving in for today. It's not great for the Cottage exodus. 5 to 10 down towards Windsor. We are going to be seeing fairly decent conditions over the weekend, but I'm going to have all those details after we check in with Kevin Yard, who is live on the 400 this morning up in King City. And Kevin, it is all about the long weekend safety blitz. Yeah, I don't think those, well, except for the people that are going to, are the ones that are driving, being like, why am I driving? Why am I doing this? Everybody else is gone. Rain throughout the day today. We're not going to be seeing a ton, less than 5 millimeters. As we get closer to the weekend, we are going to be seeing a clearing trend tonight and into tomorrow morning. We'll start off with some sunshine. By the afternoon, a little bit of lake breeze convergence, a little bit of instability. You can see a few isolated showers, but certainly more rain-free periods than not. Very similar story throughout the day on Sunday. And onto Monday, we do have the risk with a more organized system to give us a few isolated thunderstorms, but temperatures this weekend are going to be quite mild. I got two things to say about that. No, we're not really going to warm up today. We're only getting up to 15 degrees. And two, it is so easy to wear a life jacket, especially when they look like that now. They're these tiny little pieces of material that you just put over. It's not like when I was a kid. Do you remember the keyhole? Do you remember having to put the keyhole on and it would like shove your head forward and it was just the most uncomfortable and awkward looking thing? Oh, but now look at how easy it is. All right. We do have some rain today. I do want to mention too, if you are voting this weekend, Lake Ontario is 8 degrees. Cold. You don't want to fall in. Showers moving in through Windsor, up through London. We are going to be seeing these showers in the next couple of hours through much of the GTA. 5 millimeters. Not a big deal throughout the day today, but it's going to be damp. It's going to be drizzly. It's going to be kind of cool. It's not going to be a great day to be outside, but things improve just in time for Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. Now, I'm going to skip ahead, and I want to show you our 7-day forecast. But you're going to think, well, that's not great, but it's not bad. This is mostly rain-free. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the heat and the humidity is building. Risk of isolated thunderstorms, but we're also going to be seeing lots of sunshine as well. Here's Rachel with a quick traffic preview. Thanks, Kevin. Now, as you notice, Kevin's up in King City and it's still dry, but we do have these showers moving in, moving through the Windsor, London, getting along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay, up through Owen Sound. We are going to continue to see these showers on and off through the better part of the day today, but we're not seeing a ton of rain. We're looking at about 5 millimeters. No big deal. Tomorrow, the rain is going to taper off, and that's great news. So here's this afternoon. Moving in through this evening, you could start to see a bit of a clearing trend. We are going to be seeing more cloud cover early tomorrow morning, but then it should taper off throughout the day, and we're going to be left with some sunshine. Now, because of a little bit of instability and that lake breeze convergence, we could see a few showers, possibly even a few isolated thunderstorms throughout the day on Saturday. Very similar forecasts for Sunday. Saturday is warmer than today. Today we're only getting up to 15. Tomorrow we're going to be getting up into the low 20s. A little bit cooler for Sunday because we do have a lake breeze, that easterly flow. It's going to make us a little cooler. But the further you go away from the lake, the warmer it will be. Monday, we do have an organized system moving through, bringing in quite a bit of heat and humidity and the risk of a few isolated thunderstorms. Here's Rachel now with a quick preview on traffic. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is May the 15th, and we've got a good long weekend forecast ahead. I know you're probably looking at your locals on the bottom of your screen. You're thinking, wait a second, I'm seeing all sorts of rain and thunderstorms. What's going on there? I will explain in detail in just a few moments, but first, let's talk about today. A kind of blah day with temperatures only getting up to about 15 degrees, so quite cool. All right, we're joining Kevin Yard. It is all about the long weekend safety blitz with the OPP this morning. He's up in King City. And Kevin, I have to say, like those awful life jackets that we had to wear when we were kids, you know, those keyhole ones that would like push your head forward, and they were huge and it was just so awkward. I mean, you have no excuse when you've got a stylish life jacket like the one you're wearing. Yeah, we've got showers moving in throughout the day today, about 5 millimeters of rain and cool temperatures. Tomorrow, things start to get a little bit better. We're looking at 22 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud, chance of isolated showers, a low chance, but there's still that chance. Sunday, the chance is also there. We do have that risk for a few isolated thunderstorms throughout the weekend as well. We've just got this low sitting over us. It's bringing in mild temperatures, but the chance is there for Monday for isolated storms. Hi there, good morning. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. It is the 15th of May. I'm Emily Vukovic, and welcome to the long weekend. It is literally hours away for so many of us. Unfortunately, we're starting off the long weekend with a little bit of wet weather. We do have rain on the way throughout the GTA. We're seeing of the long weekend. Well, things will improve. I'm going to have those details coming up. But first, it is all about long weekend and the safety blitz. Kevin Yard is joining the OPP this morning. He's up in King City. And Kevin, it's not only about road safety or air safety or even on your ATV, but a lot of people are getting their boats out for the first time this weekend. Well, our daytime high today, we're looking at about 15 degrees, but we do have those showers continuing on and off. Kind of gloomy, kind of breezy, not a great day to be out and about. But tomorrow, looking much better. Daytime high of 22 degrees, feeling more like 28 when you factor in the humidity. We cool down slightly, especially by the lake for Sunday. Risk of isolated showers, possibly a thunderstorm. And then for Monday, a more organized system coming in, giving us that risk of showers and thunderstorms. But for the most part, the weekend looks... Thanks so much, Kevin. You look good on a bike. You should get one. But don't quit your job here to be OPP because we need you, but I think you look good on a bike. All right, we do have those showers moving in. As Kevin was just mentioning, we are going to be seeing about 5 millimeters of rain, so not a ton. I mean, it's just going to be kind of a gray, drizzly, kind of gloomy afternoon. Temperatures a little on the cool side. We are going to be seeing things change into the day tomorrow. This is this afternoon, so the bulk of the moisture is going to be moving through then. But it's not going to be very heavy. By tomorrow, we start to see a clearing trend moving in along the lake. We're going to see some sunshine to start the day. But as the day goes on, the heat and humidity is going to start to build, and we'll notice a little bit of instability. Could see some isolated showers, possibly even a thunderstorm. Temperatures in the low 20s, feeling more like the mid to high 20s. For Sunday, this is when we cool down just slightly. We are going to be seeing a bit of a lake breeze. Easterly wind coming off the water is going to make it feel a little bit cooler down by the lakeshore, but a very similar risk of showers and isolated thunderstorms. And then for into Monday, we've got a more organized system coming our way. So this one is going to be bringing us the risk of showers, potentially thunderstorms. And I think the risk is going to be a little bit higher throughout the day on Monday. 22 degrees for tomorrow, feeling like 28. It'll feel like 25 on Sunday, but temperatures, as you can see, a little cooler at 20. Monday looks good heat-wise, but we've got that system coming through. Could give us some isolated showers and thunderstorms. Brief cool down for the middle of next week, but warming up just in time for next weekend. Here's Rachel with a quick traffic preview. Well, Kevin, they're not bad. We are going to be seeing some showers throughout the day today. As you can see through the radar, we're already starting to see the rain down towards Windsor and through London. Mixed of sun and cloud. We actually saw a little bit of sunshine in Toronto the last hour or so. That's going to be short-lived. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain, and then the rain is going to stay pretty consistent, kind of on and off, a little drizzly, a little gloomy. Temperatures will be cool today. We're only getting up to a high of about 15 degrees. We should be around 18, 19 for this time of year. Conditions will start to improve into the weekend. We're going to see some sunshine moving through the lower Great Lakes, slight risk of showers, possible thunderstorms. There's just enough instability, throw in a little bit of lake breeze convergence. That's where we could see some storms firing up. Now for Sunday, it's going to be the cooler day of the weekend because we are going to feel that easterly wind coming off of the lake. And then as we get into Monday, a more organized system comes in. This is going to give us the risk for showers and possible thunderstorms, but temperatures are going to be mild. The heat and the humidity is going to increase. So overall, I think we're seeing a pretty good May long weekend. Here's Rachel with a quick traffic preview. On this Friday, it is May the 15th. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is the unofficial kick kickoff to summer this weekend. How will the temperatures play out? What about the conditions? Are we going to be basking in sun at the cottage, or are we going to be cold down by the lakeshore? Well, I'll talk about both of those in just a moment. First, let's take a look at today. We've got rain moving in. We are going to be seeing showers for the majority of the afternoon. So if you are traveling, I know the mass exodus certainly begins today. A lot of people are going to be hitting the roads. And for more on your traffic details, here's Rachel. Yeah, you got to say it over and over again, but sometimes people just don't listen. But please do this weekend. Stay safe. 22 degrees tomorrow, chance of showers, isolated thunderstorms. Sunday, not a bad day, cooler by the lake. But again, that risk of showers, similar story for Monday, more organized system moving in, bringing us the chance of isolated thunderstorms. Cool down for mid next week, but temperatures will rise by next weekend. Hi there, good morning. Thank you for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday, it is the 15th of May, and happy kickoff to the first unofficial weekend of summer. Today it's not going to feel like it though. We've got temperatures around 15 degrees and some showers, but the long weekend forecast looks much better. I can have those details coming up, but first we're going to check in with Kevin Yard. He is live in location in King City, and he's hanging out with the OPP this morning because it is all about the long weekend safety blitz. Now, Kevin, I'm sure you're getting some really good advice from the officers, because it's not only that we have to worry about being in our vehicles or being in the air or ATVs, but boat safety is a really big thing this weekend. Thanks so much, Kevin. And just a little bit of information, Lake Ontario is 8 degrees right now. Cold. You do not want to be falling into that water. And if you do, you want your life jacket on. All right, this weekend we do have the potential for some severe weather throughout. I think they've got more cool stuff on the way this weekend, so make sure you tune in to check out all of that. All right, for us into the weekend, we've got enough instability from an area of low pressure that is going to be bringing us the potential for some showers, possibly some thunderstorms moving in throughout the day on Saturday. That trend continues into Sunday. Sunday's a little bit cooler than Saturday because we do have that easterly wind coming off of the lake. That lake breeze convergence, however, could be kicking up a few isolated thunderstorms. Overall, even into Monday, we have that risk of isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms, but the weekend looks potentially pretty rain-free, and it looks like it's going to be a warm one as well. Thanks, Rachel. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Friday. It is May the 15th. And as we head into the long weekend, you're going to want to keep that sunscreen nearby. Not so much for today, but for the rest of the weekend, we are going to be seeing some sunshine and mild temperatures. All right, but for today's forecast, it's not looking so hot. Rainfall amounts, they're not huge. We're looking at about 5 millimeters through much of the GTA, so not a ton of rain. It will be clearing throughout the day tomorrow, but we just have enough instability in the atmosphere left over from this low that we could see a little bit of lake breeze convergence. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some showers, especially along the lakeshore and up towards Cottage country. The heat and the humidity is going to start to build for Saturday, but Sunday we cool down slightly. We're going to have an easterly wind coming off of the lake, so fairly pleasant, chance of isolated showers, possibly an isolated thunderstorm, but temperatures, they're going to stay relatively mild. 20 for Toronto, 25 in Newmarket, 26 in Barrie. So you see, the further away you get from the lake, the warmer your temperatures are going to be. I wouldn't be surprised up in Cottage country this weekend if you were in the mid-20s feeling like the low 30s. Now for Monday, a more organized system is coming in, and this is going to be giving us breezy and warm conditions, but the higher risk of a few showers and isolated thunderstorms through the afternoon. Now, we are going to be seeing cooler temperatures after the long weekend, so make sure you get out and enjoy the warmth. A brief cool down for the middle of the week, but we are going to be seeing those temperatures rise by the time next weekend comes around. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic, and joining me, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum. It is all about the long-range forecast, the long weekend. Everybody wants to know.
Well, it's not going to be perfect weather-wise, but it's really not a bad way to start the unofficial summer season, as we have June-like temperatures, so an interruption to your plans, but not too bad overall.
Okay.
But then, I don't know, that's not so good. If you're planting this weekend, we do have some colder weather on the way in the middle of next week.
All right, we'll just get past that pretty quickly. We'll talk temperatures. Not bad tomorrow. A little bit cooler.
It's away from the lake. Some places could even get into the upper 20s. Most places a mixture of sun and clouds. Just an isolated shower thunderstorm, but again, cooler by the lake.
All right, now holiday Monday, we've got a bit more of an organized system kind of coming through, and that's going to give us the the better chance for some thunderstorm activity, but it's still going to be quite warm.
Right. Temperatures, again, mid to upper 20s, and a couple interruptions. It could impact picnic plans or fireworks, but very nice temperatures. But then as we go into Tuesday and to the middle of next week, we're going to see a significant, certainly something that we will be watching. Then temperatures start to recover as we go into the end of the week.
Okay, so that's pretty good news. We are going to be seeing like cooler temperatures like we just saw kind of at the middle of this week. Now here we go, we're into the teens.
April-like temperatures. And then as we go to the end of May, it looks like the track of Typhoon Dolphin could actually bring us another shot of chilly temperatures for the final week of May.
Stay tuned for more on that. Hi there. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It is May the 15th. Happy long weekend. It's literally hours away for most of us. Today, well, we're not seeing the best long weekend weather. We've got showers in the forecast, and throughout the weekend, we've got kind of hit or miss weather, and I'll get to those details in just a few moments. But first, because it is the long weekend, the Safety Blitz is on with the OPP and Kevin Yard. Good morning, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. All right, well, as you saw behind Kevin's shoulder, a little bit of sunshine, but short-lived, unfortunately. Showers moving in throughout the day today. We are going to be seeing fairly unsettled conditions. It's just going to be kind of gloomy, kind of gray, kind of drizzly. The good news is that by tonight and into tomorrow morning, we start to clear. This bulk of moisture moves off towards the northeast. We are going to see a little bit of sunshine to start the day, but instability sticks around. Showers with the potential of a few isolated thunderstorms moving through the area by tomorrow afternoon. By Sunday, it's actually going to be the coolest day of the weekend because we have an easterly wind coming in off of the lake, and that's going to make it feel a little bit cooler. But the further inland you go, the warmer your temperatures are going to be, and the better chance of thunderstorms you're going to have. And that rings true for Monday as well. We've got this more organized system coming through for Monday, and that's going to give us the risk for some showers, possibly an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures, they're still going to be quite mild. We're looking at 22 tomorrow, feeling like 28, 20, feeling like 25 for Saturday, or Sunday rather, and then for holiday Monday, we're looking at 23, feeling like 29. Thanks so much, Mike. Great advice. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Friday. It is the 15th of May, and it's the kickoff to the long weekend. First unofficial weekend of summer. Is it going to feel that way? Are you going to be golfing? We'll talk about that right now. Today, not so much. Today, you may want to stay clear of the course. We're liters of rain on the way. Down towards the southwest and through Windsor, could see about 10 millimeters, so not an incredible amount. We are going to be seeing a clearing trend moving into the weekend. We've got a mix of sun and cloud, warmer temperatures throughout the day tomorrow, but because of enough instability and a little bit of lake breeze convergence, risk of a few showers, possibly even a thunderstorm. Now for Sunday, we're going to see that easterly wind coming off the lake, so our temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, but the further inland you go, the warmer your temperatures. So up towards Cottage country, you could be sitting more so into the mid-20s, and then we are going to be seeing, you know, low 20s by the lake. So Whitby 20, Toronto 20, Barrie 26. There's that difference. Again, the risk of isolated showers and enough instability for possible thunderstorms. Now on Monday, a more organized system comes in. Our heat and humidity starts to build. It is going to feel more like the mid to high 20s through Toronto. Could feel more like the high 20s, low 30s throughout Cottage country. But we've got that more organized low moving into the area, and that is going to be giving us the higher risk for not only showers, but enough instability to give us a few thunderstorms as well. Big cool down on the way for the middle of next week, very similar to what we saw this week. We are going to be seeing temperatures return to the low to mid-teens. It's going to be short-lived, however. It's only going to be sticking around for the next, well, for a couple of days into the middle of next week, and then we will start to warm up by the end of next week. Time now for your long-range forecast. I'm Emily Vukovic. Joining me, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum. It is all about the weekend and beyond, and it looks as though we're going to get summer-like temperatures back.
We are. You know, this weekend really not the long range, but we can't help talking about it. A nice warm-up so you go to finally get the yards and gardens watered.
That's good because we're at like, what, half our average?
Yeah, over the past month, we're running 50 millimeters below what we should be seeing.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, well, before we get there, we've got gorgeous conditions for Saturday.
And then a front comes through early on Monday, brings a period of rain and thunderstorms, and not an all-day rain, but the threat for showers and thunderstorms continues into the afternoon.
Okay.
Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, muggy, unsettled at times. Again, not a washout.
System thunderstorms are kind of more like daytime heating,
More daytime
instability.
heating, right.
Okay.
So we'll take a look at the movie that runs through the middle of next week. Again, we see on and off periods of showers and thunderstorms. No point focusing on timing at this point. Just, again, on and off showers and thunderstorms with some sunshine and warm conditions throughout the week. As we get to Friday, the best chance of having a dry day. However, as we head to the end of next week and into the weekend, after a warm and humid day on Friday, we do have some cooler air to the north, and a boundary will be stalled near southern Ontario. So we've got the summer-like conditions to the south and potentially unsettled weather as we go through next week with that boundary draped across southern Ontario.
So the point is here, get out and enjoy this weekend with sunshine and warm temperatures.
Yes.